Hi guys, it's Keri'd from Fleece. I'm going to show you today how to do the provisional cast-on. I'm working on my walk around the brim hat, and I'm going to be working on the preemie size to make another sample. So what you need to do the provisional cast-on is the needles for the pattern, which are US 9. These are my Hiya Hiya Sharps. I have the 14-inch cable on mine. You can use straight needles for this too. You need a crochet hook that's the same size. So this is an I, which is 5.5 millimeters, just like the US 9 knitting needles. Scrap yarn in the same weight as the yarn that you're using for your project, and of course the yarn for your project. We start by making a slip knot. You wrap it around. You want to bring your hook through the hole with the yarn tail going over the top. You take your working yarn and pull it through the loop, and then you just tighten that up by pulling the end, and there is the start. You take your crochet hook and you're going to hold it side by side, or your needle, and hold it side by side by the crochet hook. We're going to yarn over and pull it through our loop. That's our first stitch bound on, or cast on. So then we take our yarn to the back of the needle, go yarn over the hook, and go through the loop. That's 2 stitches. Bring our yarn to the back, yarn over the hook, 3 stitches. Bring our yarn to the back, yarn over the hook, through the loop, 4 stitches. Yarn to the back, bring over the loop, that's 5 stitches, and I'm going to keep going until I get to 28 of these stitches. Okay, so here I am with my 28 stitches. And then when I'm at the end, I just chain a few stitches plain, not around my hook, just so I know that this is the end of the yarn, that I can pull the tail and it'll take out all of these crochet stitches. So I'm just going to crochet a few, just yarn over and in the loop, but not around the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll pull it all the way through, and that's my cast on. Now we're ready for the first row of the pattern. And I'm just going to show you how to work the first few stitches of this pattern into the cast on, into the provisional cast on. So we'll put this crochet hook away. We don't need that anymore. And we take our working yarn, leave a tail for sewing in later. And the first few stitches, they're all purl stitches. So bring our yarn to the front, and we work into these loops just like you would if you had cast on with the yarn you were using. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you can see here, this will be your right side. It looks just like if you were to have cast on and started knitting with the yarn that you were using for the project. Except we're going to go in and pick up these loops at the end of the hat and use them to then graft it to the working section of the pattern. So I will make another video for that. You can look for that link in the pattern as well. But this is the provisional cast on for the walk around the brim hat.